today's video is going to be a little Ulta haul. Well, I think it's pretty little. I mean, my receipt would beg to differ, but you know how that goes. So I went up to Ulta because I wanted to attempt to pick up the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealers. The closest Ulta to me is like 30 minutes away, and it's my only sustenance for makeup in this like cosmetic wasteland I live in now, which is changing, you guys. I'm moving, and I'll tell you where soon. I'm so excited. Anyway, so yeah, anyway, I went up there to go get the concealer, and lo and behold, they actually had some in stock. It was truthfully the most well-stocked I've ever seen this particular Ulta, so I was feeling pretty damn happy when I got there. Let's just get this party started, shall we? In no particular order, I picked up the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer, and on the box it says dramatic pore reduction for 8 hours. Like, it's true. This is, I think, the third bottle of this I've purchased. This is my favorite primer. Now, everyone's need for a primer varies person to person, but my needs for primers typically fall under the skin smoothing category. I am mildly obsessed with my pores, and I want them gone, and this is like, the Makeup Forever one that I use a lot is really good. This one, a little bit better. I think that it does make a significant difference. Like, so much so that even today, when I was getting ready to film this video, I did my eye makeup like I always do, and then I go on to do my foundation, which is the order I do things in. Put my foundation on, realized that I forgot to put this on first, and then I wiped all the foundation off just so I could put this step in. It like makes that much of a difference. Everyone's different with primers, and like I said, everyone's needs are different, but this one, this is my baby. The texture of it is just kind of like one of those balmy, sort of silicone-y, oh, it even feels nice on the back of my hand. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous formula. It does have dimethicone in it, which is a kind of silicone. I can have a bit of a negative reaction to that. I have in the past, at least with other products. Dimethicone is not the first ingredient in here, so it leads me to believe it doesn't have as much as maybe other ones I've had problems with in the past. It doesn't break me out. It works amazing. Although it is intended to create like a pore minimizing effect, it also does keep me matte in the areas that I need it as well. So if you're in the market for a really good primer, and if you're in the market for a really good primer that makes a difference, and if you're in the market for a really good primer that makes a difference, and it makes a difference with your pores, and you haven't tried this one, I would, I'm just saying. I picked up the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Broad Spectrum SPF 20 Oil-Free Brightening Sunscreen Makeup. I'm wearing this today. Jury is still out on this one with me. I do enjoy trying new foundations, but it takes a lot to really sell me on one. And I always keep my receipts around when I do try one because I am prepared to take it back if I'm not impressed. I do like it so far. I like the consistency. I personally enjoy a thinner foundation that is very pigmented. I like coverage, but I do not like a lot of product. Every time I say that and I'm like looking at the viewfinder, like, I don't like a lot of product on my face and I'm painted up like this, like, it sounds funny, but if you try a really, really thick foundation, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This one does have that nice thin texture that I like. I do like that it has SPF 25. I haven't tried it with a flash on my camera yet to see if there is any flashback issues, which can happen with sunscreen. So far, so good. I am kind of worried it's gonna oxidize. Like, I kind of feel like it might already be oxidizing a little bit. I could be wrong. I do like it. So far, so good. I will say, I don't know why anyone would want to have a white foundation pump. Like, this is like my OCD's worst nightmare. But the other thing I don't like about the packaging is when I was trying to use it earlier, it doesn't come out in just like a normal like squirt. It doesn't come out like in a nice fluid manner. It really just kind of splops out and it gets kind of messy. Not the end of the world, but those are my thoughts so far. If you guys would like me to do a first impressions review video on this, I mean, technically I guess it's too late to do a first impressions because I'm wearing it up right now, but if you want to see like a demo or something more in depth about this, thumbs up the video or comment down below and I'll hook it up. You know I will. I have complexion stuff now that I'm actually looking at it. Next, I cannot believe I haven't made a bigger stink about this than I am about to. This is the Naked Skin Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup. I've been buying this foundation since it came out, and that was about, I want to say 3-4 years ago. Bought it right before I got married, so yeah, about 4 years ago. And It is hands down the only high-end foundation I have repurchased over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's just like a staple that I use so often, and I love it so much. I just kind of forget, like, I need to share it with you guys. So hands down, I would have to say this is probably my favorite high-end foundation I've ever used. And like, let's just get real. Like, I'm not afraid to try foundation. And a lot of them have like pros and cons, but like this is the only one that I just love all around. And if I could afford to put this in my kit, I would. It's a beautiful, lightweight, super, like, it doesn't dry to a matte, but it doesn't, you can wear it without a powder if you want to. It's got a really nice natural satin finish. It covers really well. It photographs beautifully. It lasts all day. It doesn't break me out. I don't get oily. There's a shit ton of colors. Like, it's really, really nice. Long story short, it's my favorite foundation. I'm sure I've like used it in tutorials before, but I don't think I've given it quite the amount of obsessive love that it so rightfully deserves. I don't think. I feel like I haven't. Freaking love it. If you haven't tried it, highly recommend it. It's severely underrated, and it's a beautiful, beautiful product. Might as well keep in the Naked Skin family. I did end up picking up finally 2 of the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealers. To be honest, like, these came out, I want to say like a year and a half ago, and everybody was losing their minds over it, talking about how great it was, and I've told you guys in the past that I can just kind of be a little bit of a naysayer, like, I don't like to drink the Kool-Aid kind of person, and I've been proven wrong many times that, you know, I need to probably just listen to people more, but this is another, this is another one of those times where everybody was talking it up and they were 100% right, and I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together in the first place, because if I love the foundation, like, why wouldn't I like the concealer? Picked up 2 of them. I picked up medium light neutral and medium neutral. I picked up 2 because typically with concealer, because I'm a spray tanner, I'm not a spray tanner, but I am one who gets spray tanned. My tan and my complexion color changes like a lot throughout the span of even a week sometimes. So I like to have options to mix together, and I figured if I got 2 different ones, I could add a little bit more of this one to make it lighter, a little bit more of that one to make it darker. And being a total idiot, I didn't even really look at the colors because they're pretty similar. This one's a scotch darker. Not even dark enough that like mixing these together would really make a difference, but I'll still hold on to them, and I'll probably go and get like a little bit darker of a shade in the future. That way I do have the option to mix them together, but the formula itself, really nice. It does remind me a lot of this foundation. I mean, it's really lightweight. It's really blendable. It doesn't, you know, kind of settle into pores or fine lines. It's really, really good. And this being the first time I've worn it, I've only had it on for like 10 minutes so far because I've just put it on long enough to film. I can't tell you completely how it's going to wear throughout the day, but I will let you know at a later time what I think. I'm going to keep this makeup on for the rest of the night. But so far, I'm very, very impressed. And you know, Urban Decay they just get me. I picked up 2 of the Anastasia Beverly Hills single eyeshadows. Ulta and Sephora, from what I understand, because I was at Sephora not too long ago when I was in Atlanta, and I feel like I saw the whole line there, but Ulta's definitely carrying the whole line, and I'm an instant gratification junkie, so I can see like beautiful makeup online every day and twice on Sunday, and because I have to give you my money and then wait for an unspecified amount of time, I'm just probably not gonna make an order. So the fact that I can literally just walk into a store and pick it up, I'm probably gonna be collecting a lot more of her products. I do have several of her eyeshadows and I have used them a lot, and I do really like the formula, and I think they dropped the price a lot because I bought a bunch of them when they first came out, and I feel like they were like 20 bucks a piece or something like super like expensive like that. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but now they're $12 or for $40. I only got 2 because I wasn't thinking, but I like the 2 that I got and I will use them all the time. The first one that I picked up was Birkin. I have mentioned this eyeshadow in the past. I think in one of the very few favorites videos I've ever done here on my channel, this was one of the things I talked about. It's my favorite transition color I've ever used in my life. It's got just the right amount of pink. It's got just the right amount of pink. It's got just the right amount of warmth. It's just neutral enough. It's just, I love it so much. I'm so glad it's black in my life. I don't know what to tell you guys. So if you're in the mood, or if you're in the market, I should say, for a really great transition or crease color, you could, I mean, obviously you could wear this all over the lid if you want to. I would recommend this one. Like, obviously it doesn't look like much in the pan, but I just love it. I think it's amazing. Get in there. All right. Then I also picked up Dusty Rose, which is another one that I wanted to pick up for a long time because I told you guys in the past I'm a really big fan of like roses and pinks and maroons, like anything in that color family. I just love to create eye looks with because I love to create monochromatic eye looks, and these pink dusty colors just, oh, they speak to me and they speak to my soul and they make me happy and make me want to write love songs. But anyway, it's, you know, pretty true to the name. It's a beautiful muted dusty rose color, just enough pink, just enough cool, just enough neutral. It's gonna flatter most anyone. I can't even tell you how excited I am to create some looks with this. If you want a tutorial with it, please let me know. You would not think one little matte eyeshadow could make a girl so happy. I mean, you would think that, but you would be wrong. Like, I'm happy as clam. Go Dusty Rose. All right, so I also picked up 2 of the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liners. I have one here in Glam Rock and I have one in Midnight Cowboy. I had Midnight Cowboy before. I actually have another, I think I have like 3 of these, but Midnight Cowboy is like the first one I bought, and I had it for a few years and I used it often. I want to say I had it for like 2 years, but it did turn on me recently. Like, it separated and obviously it had gone bad. Like, your makeup does go bad sometimes. But it took 2 years, so I'm not even sort of mad about it. But because I used it so much in the past, I wanted to get it again. I love glitter liners. I love glitter in general, and obviously I think we all know glitter can be messy or a little intimidating and get chunky. It can get difficult to manipulate, do what you want with it. So glitter liners, I don't know why more people don't make them. Like, let's all band together and make a lot more glitter liners, makeup companies. This one is a beautiful, super universally flattering, like literally everyone can wear this. Every single person can wear this. It's gold, but it's not a like brassy yellow gold. It's more along the lines of a gorgeous, just soft champagne gold. I love this color. Midnight Cowboy, anything that Urban Decay comes out with is beautiful. I also picked up Glam Rock because, well, I've wanted to for a minute, but I filmed like a silver, glittery, sparkly, smoky eye for you guys last week and the footage was corrupted. And even as I was filming it, I was just sitting there working on the video. I was like, dang, this look would be so much better if I just had some sort of silver glitter liner to put on it. So today when I was at Ulta, I remembered that I had that thought. I remembered I still had to refilm that video, and I picked it up, and oh, can't even tell you. It's just as amazing of a formula as all the other ones. The silver is beautiful. It's not too chunky. It's bright. It's just like stare at it. It's so beautiful. It's definitely not a product I'm gonna use every single day of my life or anything like that, but I will still get a lot of use out of it. So yeah, love the glitter liners. Love them. So next I picked up the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the color Peach Glow. Laura Geller is kind of a little, like, I would say like a lesser known makeup brand because I don't hear anyone really talk about it unless they're talking about these highlighters. I guess last year they came out with one, and I want to say it was called Gilded Honey. I could be wrong. They came out with this highlighter last year, and Reezy wore it and put it on Snapchat, and then it sold out and everyone was losing their mind over it. And I went and I checked it out and I swatched it, and it was just way too gold for me. Like, this is about as tan as I can physically get, and that's just spray tan. I mean, I'm never gonna get darker than this. So gold, a lot of times on me, unless I mix it with something paler, it will definitely look really dirty and kind of muddy on me, so I had to pass. But I guess recently they have re-promoted the highlighters and come out with a lot of colors. I mean, there was like I want to say there was like 5 or 6, which is pretty cool. I've said it before, I'm not quite as much of a highlighter junkie as everybody else is. I mean, I bought 2 today, so I guess I really can't like stand by that. But typically, I'm not just gonna buy any old highlighter I bump into because it's all about the color with me, when the formula is obviously pretty important, but I really only highlight right here on my cheekbone, and I want the highlighter that I put here on my cheekbone to be sort of the same color as my skin, so it doesn't just look like I have like an eyeshadow like frosting on my face. Does that make sense? So they had a pink one, 2 pink. They had another gold one, 2 gold. They had like a pale, like white one that was too pale. I sound like Goldilocks, right? And then they had this one, which is the peach one, and I think it's like a spot on, perfect color for me. It does have like a bit of a peach tone to it, but it's not orange by any stretch of the imagination. The formula is beautiful. It's a soft, like super blendable, gorgeous, finely milled highlighter. I don't like super chunky ones. I like the Laura Mercier one that I'm always talking about is my favorite because it is so smooth. This one's really similar in texture to that one. I freaking love it. I think it's gonna be a gorgeous lid color. It'll be a nice inner corner color. It'll be a nice brow bone color. Like very multi-purpose highlighter, and I'm really glad I got it. The only thing I have to say that's probably not like the most positive thing in the world is I feel like this thing was like $30. I mean, hopefully it lasts me a long time, but whew, $30 and it's so small. I don't know. It's still really nice though, so don't let me complain. Speaking of highlighters, I've been wanting this thing forever. I picked up the Benefit Watts Up highlighter. It says that it is a soft focus highlighter for face. How does it explain itself? Cream to powder. Now, I've wanted this for a long time for a couple of reasons. I have been trying to get into liquid or cream highlighters, mostly because, like I told you guys in the past, and maybe this is why I'm not into highlighters the way everybody else is. Sorry, I keep touching my hair. I just never wear it down, and you know what I mean. So I've been trying to get into liquid or cream highlighters, thinking maybe if I layer them, I'll get on the highlighter bandwagon, and I haven't really had any luck. I think the last time I went to Ulta, I told you guys that I bought this Becca one. I don't like the formula. It's just not, I don't know. It's hard to manipulate, and it kind of looks like pasty, like not pasty as in like pale, but like a paste texture, so I don't really like it. It's really chunky on the cheeks. Last time I also picked up the Benefit Sunbeam, and this to me is a really good option if you want to mix it into your foundation or put it like on your décolleté, or maybe if you don't wear any powder at all, it would be nice because once again, on top of powder, it just, and I have to powder my skin, I'm oily, it just doesn't, I don't know. It's a beautiful color, it's just not, it didn't do what I wanted it to do. This one I've wanted for so long because it is a cream to powder finish. And that's a very true statement about it. I like the fact that it does kind of have on one end this little like blending sponge applicator. Obviously you can use whatever you have on hand to blend it out with, but I do like that. I used it today, that's why it's kind of dirty. And the actual highlighter itself is just, oh, it is a gorgeous iridescent champagne-y perfection. Like, it's such a beautiful color, and I think that it's just neutral of a tone that you can layer any color highlighter on top of it and it wouldn't really compromise the kind of highlighter that you put on top of it, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'm wearing it today with the peach one from Laura Geller. I think it's, like, for me, this is pretty fleekish, I guess, if that's how you're supposed to use that word. So yeah, I'm really happy I finally got it. I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it. If you're like me and you're on the hunt for a really good liquid and or cream highlighter, this might be what you've been looking so far high and low for. It's always out of stock though. Like I said, every time I go to this particular Ulta, there's never any. My lighting looks super different now than it has in the whole video up until this point because one of my lights just literally fell upon me and broke into smithereens. Like, these lights I keep buying are such pieces of garbage. I need to actually invest in some good ones. But how funny is it? I'm talking about a highlighter called What's Up and then like a light falls on me. So yeah, anyway, if you've been looking for a good liquid or cream highlighter, then I would recommend this one. Lastly but not leastly, I picked up 3 new Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks, and I am completely stoked about all 3 of them. The first one that I grabbed because it was the last one left, I've been wanting it forever, was Dusty Rose. I'm actually wearing it today. I cannot tell you guys how happy I am with the purchase of this lip color. Spring is coming, and like obviously I could get into glosses and nude lips again, but I can't get there. Like, super just traditionally nude lipsticks do not speak to me, and glosses certainly don't either lately. So I've been trying to find some more like spring or summer appropriate liquid lipsticks. Not that that's really gonna stop me from wearing bold lips or anything, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so this color is beautiful. I think it would flatter every single person that wears it. It's just so, it's like girly and beautiful but understated and romantic and feminine and like gives your lips definition without taking over. I think you could wear it with pretty much any eye look in the free world. Absolutely obsessed with it. It's so beautiful. I'm really happy I got it. And I picked up Karina, which I have wanted for a really long time as well. It's just like this most unique color. Not only do I not have a liquid lipstick that's this color, I don't have a lipstick at all that is this color, and that's saying something. So it's kind of like this beautiful corally, almost like a neon color. I cannot wait to wear this one, and I picture myself wearing like super glowy skin and nothing but lashes, and this color, like that's the way I see it in my mind. It's just stunning. I know I'm gonna wear it all the time when it's like a summertime bold lip. This is just a ticket. This is what I've been looking for, and it's, like I said, it's super unique. I've never seen anything like it. It's beautiful. And finally, I picked up the color Crush. Let me tell you, like, this came out, I believe, with their newer launch, their spring and summer colors that came out a few months ago. If it was even that long ago, I'm not sure. I've kind of been one to steer away from super pale liquid lipstick because, like, on paper it sounds like a great idea, right? Like a nude lip that lasts all day, but in practice they can look really chunky and gunky and gross and emphasize lip lines and texture and kind of make you look sick and like you've got rabies. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about if you've seen it. This one though was just the right color, like just the most perfect liquid lipstick nude I've ever seen. I know that it's gonna be able to like be worn with any lip liner, and I can manipulate the color of it that way. I think it would flatter everyone, especially if you're around my skin tone, like a few shades lighter, a few shades darker. If you are like considerably darker than I am, just put a darker lip liner on with it and blend it together and you can wear it. It's a beautiful color. I can't think of any real life dupes right now off the top of my head looking at it. And on top of that, I feel like the formula, did they change the formula? Fun side note, like I feel like this formula, just putting it on the back of my hand, it feels a lot thinner. I used to think the Anastasia ones were kind of moussey, but this is like much, much thinner of a formula, which excites me anyway. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm gonna wear this all the time. You guys are actually gonna get sick of seeing it, I can already tell you. So yeah, anyway, and I don't know if I said it, that's the color Crush, and it's like one of their newer ones, and it's beautiful and it's perfect and you need it, just telling you. So anyway guys, that's it for my little Ulta haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Please thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Check the down bar for links to all of my social media platforms. Please subscribe if you have not. And until next time, I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. I love you more than you will ever know.